Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the wind, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
What is going on, Just the Bet Slips family? Is Professor Parlay coming to you. May just be me today. We may get a couple people in. I'm not sure. But we're going to go ahead and start. We got the 1st of May. We are in a new month. We finished up on the month last month. I think as a whole, we end up on the month. I was up about 5 units up on the month last month. 750 Club was up on the month. So it's a good start. I mean, it was a good finish to the month, and we're going to start off hopefully this month doing just as well. Anybody coming in, welcome in. Happy Friday. We've got a lot going on. One thing that we haven't talked about is Kentucky Derby. I will, towards the end, I will give who I am taking for the Kentucky Derby. Also, I should have made a slide for it. I may put one up for tomorrow. That being said, let me go ahead and get to the thing that keeps us from getting sued, which is the disclaimer. That is not the one I wanted. All right, so we are not professional gamblers. This show is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. Do not gamble more than you can afford, and only bet what you can afford to lose. And lastly, gambling can be addictive, so please seek help. If you need it, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Again, we are not professional gamblers. This is for fun and entertainment purposes only. The most important to me is please gamble responsibly and at your own risk, and only gamble what you can afford to lose. That is the key. If you can, set limits and stay in those limits, you will be okay. But if you do end up having an issue, call 1-800-GAMBLER because it can be addictive, and they can get you the help that you need. We are not affiliated with a specific sports book or sponsored by a specific sports book, but we are affiliated with Nevin Eyewear. They are our sponsor since day one. They have great sunglasses. They are polarized. They are, pretty durable. I've worn these kind of everywhere. Haven't broken yet. I do, have multiple pair because we took advantage of the buy one, get two free, which you can get by using our link that's on our X and will be on the chat. And then also, if you're, instead of the one buy one, get two free, if you're getting prescription, you can use the 30% off, which will give you an even better deal. So either one you choose, whether you choose to get the 30% off or the buy one, get two free with our link, both great deals. If you do the link for the buy one, get two free, you get 3 pair for just under $90, I believe. Either way, you're going to get free shipping on anything over $50. Both of those deals will get you free shipping. And if they break, you lose them, you chip them, they will replace them for free. That is Nevin Eyewear. These are the MLB long points. I love these. I've also got some Roscoe. Where are they at? These are the Roscoe Jams right here. And I've got a couple more somewhere else that I don't know where at, but those are the two I have kind of by me. But Nevin Eyewear has been the sponsor with this since day one, and we love Nevin. Shout out to Nevin. We are not affiliated with Sportsbook specifically, but we are affiliated with Playvo, also known as Player Profit in the past. They do have a sportsbook-like feature now. However, the challenge system is where they started, and that's what we still continue to talk about. So essentially the way the challenge system works is you buy a package ranging from $30 all the way up to $500, and you get a bankroll much larger than what you're buying. So for the $30 package, you get a $1,000 bankroll to bet with. Is a challenge system. The first leg to the challenge is you have to get to 10% profit before getting to 10% losses. So you have to get to 1,100 before getting to 900. If you complete challenge 1, you move on to challenge 2. Challenge 2 is getting to 15% profit before getting to 10% losses. If you can go through the 2 challenges successfully, then you are considered funded. You can cash out up to 70% of all profits up to that point. And going forward, if you use that code JTBS, you get 10% off any and all packages, no matter how many packages you buy. So that $30 package would only cost you $27. It is not an easy system to complete, as it shouldn't be, because it's $30 to try to get access to a $1,000 bankroll. But if you find yourself making single bets like this kind of every day, it's something definitely worthwhile and taking the shot at. I came close to completing it last month with mine. I got within, I think, 5 or 6% on level 2, and then lost a few bets in a row. I'm going to be trying a new method this month with a nerfy martingale system, and I will keep you all updated on how that's going. But if you're looking for the best bet of the day for me, I am going William Contreras 2+ total bases at plus 115. Sorry. He is 4 for 14 versus Jake Irvine with 3 extra base hits. He has 2 total bases in 3 of his last 4. He's got a 288 batting average this year with 3 home runs and an OPS of 790. He's been hitting well, and he hits Jake Irvine well. There's a lot of guys in this lineup, actually, that hit Jake Irvine well. I expect them to have a good day today as a whole. But I'm going to take William Contreras for 2+ total bases at plus 115 for the best bet of the day. I feel really good about this. I had him not long ago for a home run, and he hit one that day. So we've had some good luck using William Contreras. I feel good about it. Start the month off on a positive note, and we're getting this at plus 115, so I like it even more. I'm going to go into the next slide. I think the next slide may be Poolside Pat's marquee matchup. He is not here to talk about it, but I will do my best to try to go over it. He's got Cole Reagans and Brian Wu both as 6+ strikeouts at plus 140. As you can see by the odds, both of these are pretty heavily favored. I'm going to pull them up just to give everyone a little bit of breakdown of, because he was trying to get in today, but he's got some moving situations going on. So Brian Wu he's actually been struggling a little bit this year. He's got 6+ strikeouts in 1, 2, 3 of his first 6 starts. He's been kind of up and down. He is facing the Royals, who do have a tendency to strike out. So, if he's going to get to 6, today's one of those days. Cole Reagans, let me pull him up, because unfortunately those guys I did not bet myself today, so I don't have their information readily available. So I'm going to pull it up right here live. He does have 33 strikeouts on the year. He's gone 11-6 in his last 2. He's hit this in 4 of his last 5, or no, 3 of his last 5. Sorry. So he's hit this a little bit more, and he's going against the Mariners that have been kind of up and down this season. They've been more down than up. The bats have not quite been as alive as they normally would. So both of these for 6+ strikeouts. That's probably why you're getting it at the plus 140 mark. But Poolside Pat really likes this matchup, and both of these guys to get 6 strikeouts for his marquee matchup of the day. I believe we have PD King's PD of the day that he phoned in. He is going to a Savannah Bananas game tonight, which is why he is not here. He was going to try to come in from the car, his mobile office, but he's also trying to get to the game, so I understand why he wasn't able to make it. But his PD of the day is Zach Wheeler, 6+ strikeouts on the Phillies money line. Plus 155. He had a boost. He got it up to plus 193. So Wheeler has very, very good numbers lifetime against the Marlins. And he just, in his first game back of the season from injury last time out, he had 6 strikeouts in that first start. He gets lots of strikeouts against this Marlins lineup. I think he's going to get that done today. And then Wheeler is looking to right the ship and turn this Phillies season that has been abysmal around. Getting him back into that rotation is a big part of that. They really need him to, get locked in if they want to have any chance of even sniffing a wild card at this point, if that's even possible. I mean, you can't win. They've always said you can't win a division in the first month of the season, but you can lose one. I think that if the Braves stay even remotely close to what they are, they're probably going to win that division. But the Phillies could come back to end up getting a wild card. I mean, His last outing, they did beat the Braves 8-5. In his outing, he went 5 innings and gave up 2 earns in that start. So he already had a quality start in his first outing. Plus, he got the 6 strikeouts, and you're getting this a plus money. So that makes it to me be a pretty good performance double. And the PD of the day, looking to start us out in the positive note on the PD of the day. Next, I'm going to the 750 Club. I'm going to put my City Connect Braves hat on because the last time I've only done this once before where I did a cross sports City Connect 750 Club and we hit it the last time about a week ago with the Toronto. So I'm running it back. I'm going to go Dodgers money line. So they're facing a team with a pitcher going that's got a 4.75 ERA and is 0-1 on the season. I think that the bats are going to take advantage of this matchup. And honestly, the Dodgers should be favored to win any game they're in. They're one of the best teams. They're either 1 or 2 in not just the National League, but all of baseball. The Braves are giving a run for their money right now. They're going against the Cardinals. The Cardinals are playing above their station right now. They're playing very well. But Liberatore is not the guy that's going to shut this Dodgers lineup down. I think their bats are going to wake up in a big way today. With that being said, I've got Shohei Ohtani, 2+ hits, runs, and RBIs. He has hit 2+ hits, runs, and RBIs in 3 of his last 4 games. His last 7 days, he has 15 hits, runs, RBIs, so he's averaging just over 2 hits, runs, RBIs per game for those 7 days. So I really like Shohei. And, it's only a matter of time before Shohei becomes the Shohei of last year. He started off slow. He's starting to pick a little bit, but still not quite that guy that he was towards the end of the year. So we're hoping to get him back in full swing. Then we're going Lakers money line. I think that Reeves being fully back today is going to make the difference. They're going to finish this series out. They don't want this game to go another game. They don't want the series to go another game. They really don't. I think Reeves also helps LeBron be able to get rest throughout the game, so he's going to be more efficient. He won't be worn down. And at his age, him not being as worn down is a good thing. So I really like the Lakers to get it done tonight. And that being said, I think LeBron James, I thought the number 23 was kind of fitting. LeBron James, 23+ points. He has hit this in 3 of his last 4 games. I think Reeves coming back will help him. We saw that kind of when Reeves started. Reeves came off the bench in the last game, but he played a lot. He played a lot in the middle part of that game, and LeBron started putting up points late in that game. So I think that it shows that with him there, him not having to do all of the work, him not having to run point the entire time, will save his body a little bit, and he'll be able to come on at the end of this game and get to his 23+ points. We got this at +770. I had a boost, got it up to +963. So we're looking to start the 750 Club out in a big way this month. Hopefully we can start May with almost a 10-1 on the City Connect for LA. And hopefully we can get this cross sports 750 Club locked in. That is the last segment of the day. We have nothing but the tabletop. PD King's tabletop is first. He called these in. So I don't know if anybody is familiar with Fanatics, but if you're watching, you're on Fanatics, they have a new feature called Squad Bets. And essentially the way the Squad Bets work is you pick as many people as you want. So in this case, he took Brian Reynolds, Tyler Stevenson, Spencer Steer, and Elly De La Cruz. All of these guys are in the same game. That's all in that Reds game. And he's taking those guys to combine for 5+ hits, and he's getting that at +250. So the way the squad bet works is you pick as many guys as you want, and then you pick a number for them to reach. So in this case, it's hits. So he's got those 4 guys to combine for 5+ hits. It doesn't matter if, Reynolds and De La Cruz could both get the 5 hits between the 2 of them. It doesn't matter. There's a guy like Tyler Stevenson can get no hits, but as long as they all combine for 5+ hits, you still hit this. So it's a good way to try to hedge your bet. Maybe one guy you would bet it's not going to do well, but the other 2 will, so that you get a little bit of juice at +250 for that. So that's his first bet. His second squad bet is a strikeout bet. He's got Zach Wheeler, Mackenzie Gore, and Brady Singer, 18+ strikeouts combined. So again, Wheeler could go 10 strikeouts and Gore could go 8 strikeouts, and Singer wouldn't even have to get one. So or you could just say they all get 6 strikeouts, which is probably the more likely scenario for them to get to 18+. He's getting that at +130. And then he added his PD of the day at Zach Wheeler, 6 strikeouts, and the Phillies money line at plus 155, boosted to 193 onto his tabletop as well. Those are the PD King's tabletops. I will go next to the Duke of Slips. Let's see, he's got his normal. This is his normal Cardinals bets to start with. We've got. I've got to look up who. Even I'm not as familiar with the Cardinals as Pat would be, but I don't want to give you all the wrong ones. Hold on. I know that we got Alec Burleson, Burley, we got Walker, JJ Weatherholt, all to get a hit, and I'll look up Yvonne, all at plus 390. Then we've got Burleson, Walker, JJ, all 2+ hits, runs, RBIs at plus 519. So he is taking both of those Cardinals bets. If you can't tell, he is a Cardinals fan. Let's see. I'm getting it pulled up now. I just want to give you the right Yvonne. Where is this game at? Let's see. Is that I'm thinking that might be a Herrera. I don't even have it up, but now I'm thinking about it is Yvonne Herrera. Sorry. Yeah, so Yvonne Herrera, Alec Burleson, Walker, and JJ Weatherholt, all 1+ hit is plus 390. And then Burley, Walker, JJ Weatherholt, 2+ hits, runs, with RBIs is plus 519. His marquee matchup, which we already talked about, which is Cole Reagans and Brian Wu at 6+ strikeouts. He's got a couple other, these are all same game pitchers facing each other for 6+ strikeouts. He's got Robbie Ray and McClanahan plus 335, Yuri Perez and Zach Wheeler, which I think that one hits at plus 6+ strikeouts at plus 190. Kate Povich and Will Warren plus 264, and Mackenzie Gore and Flaherty. I actually almost made that bet at plus 258. Then his NBA bets for today, he's got Decade and Sangoon double-double at plus 203. Then he also has Cade and Paulo 30+ points at plus 495, which is funny because they both just went for 45 in the last game. So if they have it anywhere close to that type of game, they could easily hit that, and that's a decent line to get that at. And then his Pucky play of the day is Vegas money line. He's doing that for me because I'm a newly acquired Vegas Golden Knights fan. I was not much into hockey before, but I have claimed the Golden Knights this season, or pretty much the beginning of the season. So he betting those for me, and they need to get it done and close this series out. It was looking grim in the beginning, but they've started coming on. They won the last one and extra. So I'm hoping that's good. It looks like they're the favorite at minus 115. So that is his Pucky play of the day. Then we're going to go to my bets. I'm going to start off with Mackenzie Gore's. This is a strikeout ladder bet. So I've got Mackenzie Gore at 5+ strikeouts. He has 5+ strikeouts in every single game he has been in this year. He has 42 strikeouts over 6 games, averaging around 7 strikeouts per game. Wheeler, 6+ strikeouts. I kind of talked about already. He had 6 strikeouts in his only start this year, and he's got a very good matchup against this Marlins lineup. And then Jacob Mizorowski, 7+ strikeouts, 7+ in 5 of his 6 games this season. He has 51 strikeouts over 6 games. He's averaging just over 8 strikeouts per game. And I got this at plus 260. I was actually surprised I got it at plus 260 because all 3 of these guys really should hit this line. Then I have a hit parlay myself. I've got Sal Frelick, 1+ hit. He's 5 for 13 versus Jake Irvin in his lifetime. Then I'm going to go Spencer Steer, 1+ hit. He is 7 for 19 versus Keller, and he's got a hit in his last 3 straight games. Then lastly, Yandy Diaz, 1+ hit, who is gone 7 for 22 versus Robbie Ray lifetime, and he's got a hit in 7 of his last 8 games. Got that at plus 235. And then I'm going to run up for my NBA parlay of the day. I've got Cade Cunningham, 25+ points. Cade has been on fire. He's hit 25+ in all 5 games. He's averaging around 32.6 points per game. Then I'm going to go James Harden, 20+ points. James Harden has hit this in 3 of his 5. He's averaging 22 in the playoffs. His only 2 misses, he missed it, was about 1 point and 2 points. They're going to need to lock in if they don't want this series to get away from them. So they're going to need Harden to step it up. He needs to stop turning the ball over. He's turned the ball over a lot in this series, but he's getting the points that we need. Then we got Austin Reeves, 20-plus points. He had 22 coming off the bench in the last game his first game of this series. He is a full go. There is no questionable tag. There is no kind of injury designation on him. He is a full go. I think him and LeBron both clear this total. And then I just threw this Kevin Durant. And the reason I took him so low is, one, to get it above plus 200. And two, there's a chance he doesn't play again. And if he doesn't, it won't really bring this number down that much, because plus 15 plus is like minus 900 or something. It didn't move this line a lot. It just got it above the 200. And if he gets taken out, it'll be like plus 180. It won't change this line that very much. But if he plays the game, he should hit 15 points. He got 22 in the only game he's played in this series. And when he's healthy, he's averaging in the 20s, so 15 points should be easy for him. And I got that at plus 224, and then I added the William Contreras 2+ total bases as my best bet onto the slip as well. Okay, we have last calls. And C-Money came in while I was doing all that talking. You have any bets that you want to talk about?
No, I don't have any bets.
Okay. All right, well, I'm going to go over the last calls. My long ball bet on Fanatics is Ozzy Albies 1+ home run at plus 525. He is 9 for 19 with 3 home runs versus Quintana, and he's playing in Rocky Stadium. There's a lot of I think there's going to be a lot of balls leaving that ballpark. I'm not going to lie to you. I think that you might see 3 or 4 home runs in that game. That being said, that leads me into my other last call, which is a squad bet, which we talked about. I've got Matt Olson, Ozzy Albies, Hunter Goodman, and then Byron Buxton. All 4 of those guys to combine for 2+ home runs total at plus 290 and boosted at the plus 362. I think that Olson, Albies, and Goodman all could hit home runs in that game, but I'm just going to play it safe. And then I threw Buxton in because Buxton also has a very nice matchup today. And Buxton has been hitting a decent amount of home runs this year, so he was a good throw-in to give us a little bit of extra juice and possibly get that second home run we may need. I think one home run between these 4 is definitely happening, so it's just a question of whether we get the second one. And like I said, with these squad bets, Albies could hit 2 of them, and he hits it by itself. The last time I did this kind of squad bet with the 4 guys, we hit it, so I'm going to try to run it back. And then the only other last call I got was PD King's long ball of the day is Jock Peterson at 1+ home run at plus 500. And I do know why he bet this, because he was on the same list that I look at every day when I'm making these bets. I just didn't have the cojones to actually fire Jock Peterson, but PD King is. He, against Jack Flaherty, he's 7 for 22 with 3 home runs, so he has a lot of success. He's hitting 318 against him. So he's just trusting that. And when Jock Peterson does hit home runs, they're typically not wall scrapers. He usually hits them 420 plus. So that's another reason why he's betting him. He got that at plus 500. Chicks Picks Jen did not have any picks today. She's getting ready to head to North Carolina for the PGA Tour next week, where she is volunteering. But that is all of the bets for today.
Well, I know you normally put the long balls together, so you have Albies, he's got Peterson, I'm taking Olson. So if you want to put that together for one.
Let me fire that real quick. MLB. Let me go ahead and bet it real quick, because I know Peterson's going to play at 6:40. Oh, he plays at 6:40, so we're good. All right, Peterson. The Braves game is later. Olson and Albies plus 12,500.
Hell yeah, bring it up.
So we are gonna fire another last call. Me and C-Money are putting this on our last call. We got Olson, Albies, and Peterson 1+ home run at plus 12,500. I am firing that right now.
I followed your 2 bets you had yesterday, so.
Well, we hit one of them for sure.
I was worried about the baseball one there for the longest time.
Yeah. So I didn't really, honestly, because I was at bowling, so I didn't really have to watch to get worried at all, really.
Yeah.
By the time I looked, it was pretty much a done deal. So thankfully for that. I am firing $2 on that, by the way, for $292 of hits.
Heck yeah.
All right, I'm gonna run through because there was some people that came in late. I'm gonna run through everything because I talked quick. It's only been 20 minutes. I was by myself, so like I said, William Contreras 2+ total bases at +115 is the best bet of the day. Our marquee matchup today is Cole Reagans and Brian Wu for 6+ strikeouts at +140. Performance double of the day: Zach Wheeler 6+ strikeouts. Phillies money line at +155, boosted to 193. 750 Club is another City Connect that we hit last time, so we're going to try it again. Dodgers money line, Shohei Ohtani 2+ hits, runs, RBIs. Lakers money line and LeBron James 23+ points at 770, boosted to 963. PD King has 2 squad bets. His first squad bet is Brian Reynolds, Tyler Stevenson, Spencer Steer, and Ellie De La Cruz to combine for 5+ hits at +250. And just so you know, PD King didn't put this on his bets last week, but he had a basketball squad bet that he hit for plus like 3,000. He ended up winning almost $200 on it. So that's why he's firing these squad bets this week. I think he had some success, so we might see a lot more of those out of him.
I did one for tonight's game too.
He's got a strikeout one, which is Zach Wheeler, Mackenzie Gore, Brady Singer, 18+ strikeouts at +130, and then his PD of the day, which is on here. Then again, we got Duke of Slips. We've got Ivan Herrera, Alec Burleson, Jordan Walker, JJ Weatherholt, all 1+ hit. Alec Burleson, Walker, and JJ Weatherholt 2+ hits, runs, RBIs at +519. The marquee matchup, Wu and Reagans at 6+ strikeouts. Then he's got Robbie Ray and McClanahan 6+ strikeouts, +335. Yuri Perez, Zach Wheeler 6+ strikeouts, which I like that one at +190. Cade Povich and Will Warren +264, both for 6+ strikeouts, and Gore and Flaherty for 6+ strikeouts. If I had to pick two, I would say the Yuri Perez and Wheeler. That's probably my favorite of all of them. The second one would be Gore and Flaherty. And, you know, Cole Reagans and Brian Wu should hit, but Brian Wu's been so up and down, I just don't trust him this year. He's hitting half of his games. Cole Reagan's hitting half of his games. Sure, they can put it together at the same time, but at +140, I'd like that number to be a little higher. So I'm going to still go with the Yuri Perez and Wheeler. I think that one hits for sure, and then Gore and Flaherty is my backup on that. Then he's got Cade and Sengun double at +203. Then he's got Cade and Paulo at 30+ points, +495, and then Vegas money line at -115. I've got Mackenzie Gore for 5 strikeouts, Zach Wheeler 6 strikeouts, Mizorowski for 7 strikeouts at +260. Sal Frelick 1+ hit, Spencer Steer 1+ hit, Yandy Diaz 1+ hit at +235. Then I've got Cade 25+ points, Harden 20 points, Reeves 20 points, Kevin Durant 15 points at +224, and Contreras obviously for 2+ total bases. And then I have Albies for my long ball bet at +525. Then Olsen, Albies, Goodman, Buxton to combine for 2 home runs at +362. And then the last bet, which was Jock Peterson at 1+ home run at +500. And then you just saw live, we just bet Matt Olson, Ozzie Albies, and Peterson all to hit a home run at +12,500. The units, this is how we ended last month. PD King ended up at 12.58 units up. I ended at 4.83 units up, but I had 95 bets as opposed to 34 bets that PD King had. Chicks Picks Gen ended up with 4.41 units. C Money was 0.58. Parker was even because he didn't make a bet, and Poolside finished 13.97 down. But as a show, we were still up. That is the show for today. I did say I want to give my Kentucky Derby winner bet. If tomorrow I'm going to have a little bit more on this, but I want to at least give the Derby bet in case you want to bet it early, because sometimes betting these things online gets bogged up on the day of. I've got to pull his information up, though, because I did not write this down. Chris will immediately understand why I'm betting him. But it's not the only reason I'm betting him when he hears it. We are betting on Dannon Bourbon to win the Kentucky Derby. So, yes, his name doesn't hurt. But I'm trying to pull up his pedigree. That is another reason why I really like him. So he is – where is it at? Yes. So he is his pedigree is built by Maxwell, son of Street Sense, and Tapit. Though if you know anything about horse racing, both of those horses were beast. He is the offspring of those two. I think he can put it together. The only downside to him is he's used to racing going the other direction because he is a Japan horse. So this is the first time he's actually going to be going in the direction of the Derby. So that is the only downside. That doesn't really mean anything because horses make that transition all the time and have no problems. But it could be a problem in the Derby. Isn't anybody's game. A plus 100 could win this thing, to be honest, or plus 99 to 1 could win this thing. Like, you never know with the Derby, but I'm going with my boy Dan and Bourbon. I will have a lot more bets tomorrow because I get a little out of hand with the Kentucky Derby. So you're going to see me make a lot of bets tomorrow on the show for the Kentucky Derby. They'll all be last calls, not putting them on the sheets because they're just going to be flyers because, like I said, Kentucky Derby is crazy. I'll probably have an exacta that has 10 horses in it that cost me like $60. But that is the show. Chris, you have anything else to add at the moment?
I'm following suit with PD King with his squad bets. So pretty much I had picked 6 people to score 170 points, which is a little over 28 points per person. So over 6 people between the games tonight. So we're gonna cross our fingers and hopefully hit that. I missed out earlier. I took no home runs in the Cubs game, and I heard there was a mess up that cost me that. So hopefully we finish strong tonight because the last few days have not been good to me.
Do you know who the 6 guys were?
I know it was Reeves. Give me 2 seconds.
You're good. I'm going to bet it. That's why I asked.
Oh. It was Reeves, Duran, Cunningham, Paulo. How many is that? 4?
Yeah.
Scotty Barnes and Donovan Mitchell.
All right. I'm going to fire that off right now and I'll let everybody know what I got it at. You said for how much? For 160, 170? How many points was it?
170.
170, okay. So we got Cade. We've got Mitchell. We've got Paulo. We've got Reeves. Got Barnes. So I'm just missing one, which is Duran. Where are you at, Duran? There you are. Plus 170. Plus 900. Is that what you got it at?
I got a like 1175 with a boost.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I got a profit boost too. I got 1125.
There you go. I mean, I feel like that should hit. Because a lot of these, isn't the Cavs Raptors, isn't that one game from being done?
I believe so, yes. I'll double check. Yeah, Cleveland wins, it's over. It's 3-2 right now. If Cleveland wins, it's over. Same thing with the Lakers game, I think, because I think that series is 3-2 as well. Yeah, that one's 3-2 as well. So if the Lakers win, that one's over. So there's a lot of guys that are, fighting. Some guys are fighting in the series. The other guys are fighting to stay in it. So hopefully they can put these points up and we'll smack that. But that is, we got a couple of late bets thrown in there for you all. Appreciate everybody coming in. If you are not following us, follow us on X. If we're not having live shows, I post bets every single day. Whether if we run show, I won't post them because we'll have the show. But if we don't, I will post them every day. I am pretty sure that I am free tomorrow, so I will definitely have a show tomorrow, even if nobody else can join, kind of like today. Hopefully we'll have more people in tomorrow. Sunday, I'm probably out because I've got to go to Fredericksburg to bowl. I will have bets on X or possibly a video that day. Actually, you know what? I take that back. I probably can join, but I'll just be in the car because I don't bowl till 2 o'clock tomorrow because I have the second shift. So I'll be able to join the show tomorrow. I'll just be from the mobile office. So we just got to get one of the other two guys to run the show if possible. If they can run it, we'll run it. If not, then you'll just look for bets on X. But that is pretty much it for the show today. Without anything else, I'll play you out.
Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the wind, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.